for looks.
You said what?
Is that for looks?
It's for sponsorship. Yep.
I always wanted to sit between two rock stars.
Coach, if you want to give a statement, and then we'll take questions.
Well, first of all, thank you guys for being here. We don't take you guys for granted. We know that y'all tell our story, and we appreciate you guys being here to watch and observe the game. Today's game was a fun game to be a part of. Obviously the first half, we had our woes, right? I mean, they took it to us. Their offense, they were 9 for 11 on third downs, which limited us in possession. So obviously got to get better at that. But what I am proud of our team is we stayed in the fight. We knew that first possession going back out in the third quarter was going to be a critical one where we needed to get a score, preferably a touchdown. But we ended up getting a field goal led by Tamu and the offensive guys. So we were able to get that. And then it was just about getting stops on defense. We were able to find a way to get some stops, make them kick field goal. And we kept scoring, right? QB running game was working really well for us. And my man, Fred Keiss, our offensive coordinator, he was just like, man, listen, Coach, this is how this game felt to happen, right? And we went through the math on going for scoring a touchdown, going for 2, and then, of course, getting a 4th and 12. And my man here, Tamu, managed that extremely well. Harmon and Ty Scott made some big plays on that offensive line. And then our man, Matt, who's been killing it, right? He's been killing it, right? We're really proud of Matt. Seeing the great growth that he's had from last year in his leadership and everything. So that was a fun game to be a part of.
Questions? Go ahead.
Hey, Jordan, where does this ending rank in terms of the games you've played in your career?
Honestly, probably number 1 right now. Just crazy. I mean, everything was just so surreal. It felt like a dream. And just seeing that kid go in, it just kind of set it off. Emotions are high, low, and I don't know, I'm just like filled with emotion, but so happy. It's ranked number 1.
Big congratulations on the win. Of course, y'all are taking on the Renegades. Was there any extra motivation from last year because y'all fell to them in the XFL championship and now in this UFL season?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're all human, right? And that type of stuff creeps back in your head. But, the grasshopper is the only insect that can't go backwards. And we tried to have the grasshopper mindset and not look back and just focus on the future. Obviously, they have a lot of different players on this team. We have a lot of different ones, including T.J. Barnes, who played with them last year. We didn't really talk about it as being like a revenge game. We have a lot of respect for them. I think the world of Coach Stoops and his staff, man, just an amazing guy. And we're just happy to be able to get the victory.
Kelvin Cayley, BCP Plus. Congrats on the wins, guys. That was a thrilling game to watch. Specifically, Jordan, I want to talk to you about the kicker. Yeah. 3 for 3, 2 outside of 50. How much pressure does that alleviate from you?
If anything, it just takes the pressure off. I know if we get in the red zone, we're going to score no matter what, if it's a touchdown or him kicking. And, Coach and, himself, he has a lot of confidence in his leg, and we all do too. So as long as we get down there, put points up, or just get in the red zone, we know he's going to make it in.
Anthony Miller, Fan Nation, Sports Illustrated. Matt, for you were called upon to hit some long field goals today, and you converted on them. How does that feel to you to have Coach have the confidence to put you out there to hit those long kicks?
Yeah, I mean, I think it started in training camp. We spend a lot of time with Trey and Paxton. Trey's a tight end, and so for him to spend a lot of time and be able to have him at depth at tight end, we spend a lot of time on that. And, last year I think we were a little bit hesitant, on some to hit field goals. And then this year Barlow was just like, where do we need to be, man? We're going to hit it wherever we need to. And so that puts a lot of faith in us and confidence in me, knowing even on that 58, I told him, I ran up to him, I said, you didn't even hesitate, So that's cool to see. We've been working hard on it with Trey and Paxton. But, man, winning's hard. Winning's hard. And so to get a win like this, it's a pretty cool feeling.
Of course, Jordan and Matt, just another question for you all. So with the league being condensed, would you say it's even more competitive this year now with being in the UFL?
Yeah, I'll jump first and he can jump after. I think, this is probably the best competition we've seen in the spring football league in a long time, just because I feel like, everyone that made plays last year in the USFL and XFL are combined on one team, we take guys and put them onto one team. So, they pick the best, 8 teams and the best players and put them all together. So I think this is a great competition league.
Yeah, I think what a lot of people don't realize, and hopefully they'll get the viewership up and stuff. But these are NFL caliber players. I played at that level. These guys have played at that level, and so I think we have the talent, in the UFL, and now the combination of the two leagues, and so it's a competitive league. There's guys that are 3, 4, 5-year NFL vets, 1 year out, and so there's no reason for us to not be at top viewership. So I'm excited about the league, man. That's one thing that I've been pushing on, is getting my friends and family to watch the league, because the talent's there, and we're proving that each week in and week out.
Coach, my question for you would be, on fourth down, what factors or analytics go into deciding whether to punt or to go for it, depending on that sort of situation?
Yeah, there's a lot. Obviously, we've had games this season where we weren't clicking as good as I would like offensively, so that dictates it. Obviously, I talked to the offensive coordinator in the headset. If it's a third down and medium, and I'm saying, hey, do you have a fourth down play that you feel comfortable with? That we'll be able to get. So those type of conversations come in hand, and instead of analytics, I use my gut.
You got anything else? Once? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
I got to go get Matt. I'm going to go get you a T-shirt that says, "Fit it."